Hey guys. Today we had a pretty relaxed trading day which was greatly needed, especially after a week-long series of attacks and dips and bearish volatility. We have some serious stuff to talk about, and we are going to be mainly focusing on AMC. We have been covering GameStop for the last couple of days since it had the most amount of catalysts, including the earning reports, new board members and a lot of theory and DD. Today we shift focus on AMC as it is the stock with the larger amount of things going on, and most importantly, we are going to talk about a lot of data that isn't being discussed or is being buried. Buckle up because today's video is all about relaying some very bullish information to you, and it should set you up for a very relaxed peace of mind as we enter the weekend. As usual, if you could drop that like on the video, it would be great as it really helps the channel. Without further delay, let's get into it. So today I booted up to some really good news. It is being reported that hedge funds have lost more than an estimated $6 billion from shorting our beloved meme stocks since the month of May this year. These include GameStop and AMC, but also other ones like Bed Bath & Beyond, COS, BlackBerry and the rest of them. Furthermore, notorious Melvin Capital is reported as currently being at 44.7% loss year to date, while Light Street Capital, another hedge fund, is down 20.1%. I know we don't really see the rap sheets daily. We often feel we are in a bit of a losing situation when we look at how easily our stocks get manipulated to dip below the prices where they should be. It is with reports like this that show that it is all an illusion. It is the red pill that brings us back to reality and demonstrates that underneath the often bearish performance, they are the ones losing billions of dollars. We buy the stock and hold, and they suffer the losses. The devotion to destroy the markets casts an inescapable shadow of intent that is filled with the very people they seek to rob. The indulgence in our fight, in our battle cry, fuels our ever-growing resolve that will doom them all. The Fed made another record injection into the repo market, submitting over $547 billion today alone. This continued growth is dangerous for the economy overall, but before you start freaking out, let me once again reassure you that regardless what happens, this problem doesn't provide an escape for hedge funds and banks. If the economy were to fall, hedge funds would be margin called and we would have our squeeze. If the problem keeps getting delayed, it just means our squeeze will take place at a later date, but it will be substantially higher since the longer it is prolonged, the more people buy, and the more people buy, the more they have to cover. I did find it important to tell this news. Citadel Securities have reportedly reached an agreement with a British hedge fund. Citadel was taking them to court over them attempting to hire a senior trader that had helped develop and was involved with a renowned automated trading model known as the ABC strategy that apparently cost Citadel over $100 million to make. This model is so secret that only 15 people in the company's 3,000 employees had access to it. Nothing crazy, but I did find it important to keep you guys on the loop to everything that is happening. Now, let's talk about our beloved AMC. There are two topics I want to discuss, both bullish, so buckle up. First of all, Adam Aron confirmed that we own the float based on the data that he provided. He confirmed that as of June 2nd, around 4.1 million investors held almost 502 million AMC shares. He said individual investors held more than 80% of the total amount of shares. He specified that this was a global count as well, not only a count for American and Canadian shareholders. The second part we are going to disclose is how exactly is AMC being taken down. I keep getting questions on my Twitter to explain how hedge funds have been effective at reverting the price and killing any chances of strong consolidation. The answer to this question has been given many times, it just so happened to be directed at GameStop. Much like GME, the AMC price is manipulated both directly and indirectly. Hedge funds are going to find it increasingly hard to short through AMC directly. As such, an unconventional approach will be taken. Though ETFs that have the most AMC exposure and the most AMC shares, hedge funds have been able to push forward their agenda and orchestrate their malice. They have been shorting the absolute crap out of these stocks. Take a look at the chart. I placed AMC stock along with 5 of the ETFs with the most AMC exposure. As you can see, there were various disproportionate dip attacks to help defeat the upward momentum AMC was building. These series of precise attacks prevent the stock not only from moving in its direction, but they also prevent some of the important consolidation needed. Not enough? Let's take a look at the ETFs that have the bigger amount of AMC shares. You will tend to find a lot of Russell 2000 ETFs here, much like GME, which is one of the driving reasons as to why they follow each other. When hedge funds and banks short ETFs, because oftentimes some of the ETFs follow both, they tend to both go down to a similar proportion. Now look at the graph. Very early Wednesday, these ETFs were hit with a massive opening dip to cripple them, and then the next day on Thursday, that is when hedge funds took advantage on their weakness and really went out, which explains the vast dip AMC experienced yesterday. Now you know exactly how hedge funds orchestrate their intent. I want to get this video out to you early today because I have some things to do. I will of course make a huge video on Sunday where I will recap the entire week and talk about where we are most likely to head next week, so stay tuned and be sure to be subscribed and click the alarm bell so you are notified when the video drops Sunday at 9 p.m. Before I go, I want to say I am so freaking proud of this community. And I mean this community because GME and AMC Apes are one, not two separate entities. We have some FUD and tensions, but in the end we are all really one. Today both stocks had a surge come up around 1 p.m. in pure defiance of hedge fund manipulation. It was an act of rebellious defiance against a dip that should have never happened, and a great attempt to stick it to the big man. The fact that the surge was so big and disproportional shows the ever-increasing loss of control from hedge funds. We are getting closer and close to our squeeze. I do not know where we will end the day at today since I am making this video before 4 p.m., but regardless of where we do end, I want to tell you something, and I am speaking to each individual here personally when I say this. I am proud of you, you crazy mad lad. You hold strong for me and I hold for you. We are a collective amount of thin branches that together can't be broken. I may not know you, but that doesn't matter. I don't care about your political affiliation, your skin color, your age or nationality. I don't care about your religion or lack thereof, nor do I care about your life choices. In this precise moment in time, you are here with me, and I want to tell you that regardless of what happens, you will always find a friend in me. I hold for you to the very end of the world if that is what it takes. Whatever they say about us cannot break this beautiful bond between man and machine. Thank you for watching this video. Let me know in the comments how you feel about me making economic theory videos non-related to stocks, just to branch out a little and diversify in content. This type of video would come out during Saturdays only. Let me know how you feel about that and have a freaking well-deserved weekend. You earned it for sure. If you want to support my Patreon or do a one-time donation, both links are in the description below. I want to thank each and every single one of you that has taken the time to support the channel. I couldn't do this without your support. It means the absolute world to me, seriously. And yeah, keep an eye for Sunday's video, and please don't forget to let me know if you want different take on economic sectors and other unrelated material to stocks to be released every once in a while. I think it would be great for the channel and I feel you guys would like it, so let me know. And that is all I have to say. Thank you, and to the moon you kings and queens.